everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to talk about just about booking a job. So here's a little story time. Basically, I was up for the Aldi commercial, and it was between me and one other person, and then the other person got it, not me. And I just thought I'm going to make a video on it. During my self-tapes and stuff, I was a bit unsure about whether I could do better, whether it's good enough or whatnot. And obviously this happens on a daily. Obviously I have also had loads of commercials where I was cut before. So yeah, this is today's video. So I was basically up for two different roles, if you will. And one was where I had to dance, and then the other one was where I had to like say a line. So I had a vague idea of how I wanted it to look. So I set everything up. I tried to make myself look pretty. I made my hair. I started filming, and I had to do 3 different versions of how I delivered the line. For each version, I filmed a couple of takes, and that was fine. And then I did the dance thing, and that was fine. And then I just decided to edit it right away, so I can send it off to my agent. And then I went to the gym, and I felt like, maybe I could also do this, and maybe I could actually make this a tiny bit different, and just thought about loads of different details. But then I also felt like I went down a rabbit hole of like overanalyzing what could be better, what could be worse, what they're looking for, even though the brief was so, you know, straightforward. Like, this is the line, this is the situation, say it in 3 different ways and call it a day, basically. And then I considered to refilm it, but it was quite a busy week and I didn't really have the time to refilm it. And then I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go with my first instinct, and that is how I had filmed it the first time. So skipping forward, I was I was shortlisted, and then I was cut from one role, but like shortlisted for the other. And then it was between me and one other person. And I was like, okay, and then cut. So, fat lol, I think, you know, I've been cut from commercials before. I think people are cut every day. That's just part of the industry, I guess. But then I just thought back at how I overanalyzed the whole thing, because funnily enough, the other person that they eventually decided to take was a girl. If my tapes had been better, maybe they would have still chosen me. What I'm saying with this is, if I had spent another 2 hours filming every possible version of that one line, no one's gonna give me that time back. And it's also not the producer's responsibility to compensate for my lack of decisions or insecurity as to what is the best thing. And then I also thought, you know, I think that's the whole point of why there's someone between the agent and the producer, because if they had wanted to see a different version, they would have probably just contacted my agent. So, yeah, I feel like for the future, I'm just gonna go with my first instinct. I'm gonna see the brief and then try to film it the next day, so I have one night in between. And then just go with my first instinct, what I envision when I read the brief, when I read the character, when I read the line and the situation. And then that's what it is. And I think if they want to see more, they will probably just ask for more. But yeah, long story short, 4 takes, I think that's the magical number. I think that's what I'm gonna do from now on, 4 takes. Because I've had it before where I've just done a million takes and they just went downhill immediately after like the 4th or 5th take, because I just started being obsessive with one particular detail, and then I just improve that one thing, but the rest of the self-tape literally falls apart. So yeah, 4 takes, go with your gut, and yeah, the rest is just what it is. What's meant for you will come to you, what isn't, well, I guess. So yeah, let's see how it goes for my next commercial audition. In the meanwhile, I wish you all the best for your self-tapes and your online auditions. And yeah, keep it up, live it up, and don't forget that in 400 years, no one's gonna give a what you did, so you might as well just have a nice life.